Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now, just before I dive in there, I just want to give you a little bit of an update here, guys. So from Monday onwards, I will be posting to TNEC from Monday to Friday, the New Earth Community YouTube channel. And then on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'll be posting up to my channel. Alright guys, just letting you know so you're in the know, I suppose. Alright, so let's dive in there, eh? Now, I am a professional and experienced holistic and spiritual counsellor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guaranteed for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as spiritual and holistic counselling, mentorship, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. And I also offer astrology birth charts. Just check out the details in the description box below this video for more information. So let's dive in there, guys, and let's see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. And let's see what messages the universe has for you about your person. Okay, guys, so let's go. Let's do this. All right. This is about both you and your person here, of course. Okay, so you're coming in with the Star card. Star card is Aquarius. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus rules your 11th house here. All right, guys, of innovation, change, aspiration, big changes, eh? It's like modern times here, up with the times. All right, guys, here in your reading, it's about what needs to change. It can be seen as progress here. Friendships, social life. But this is coming in as a wish. A want for change, a want for things to be better here. Change in one's circumstances. You know, when you wish, it's like maybe waving that magic wand and everything is there. I don't have to do anything to get it here. I don't have to work my ass off to get it. It's just going to appear in front of me here. I don't mean to be like that, but most times when this card comes out, it can talk about that. And sometimes what it can also talk about here in terms of both you and your person, it's not realizing what you may need to do in order to get what you want and where you want to go. So in terms of that, of Uranus here, okay guys, of progress, wanting change here, because that's what it talks about, innovation here, guys, social groups here, or social life in terms of stepping up on that ladder here, that social ladder. You actually have to work in order to get it. See, when you're coming in with the Star card and you're coming in with this wish, anything's possible. But are you willing to do what it takes in order to get there? And so you're coming in with the Moon card. The Moon card is Cancer. Cancer, okay guys? And the Moon rules your 4th house, your private life here. It's about wanting better, wanting a better life is what I'm getting. This is both you and your person. It is coming in as circumstances. I wish my circumstances were better. I wish it's like that. I wish it's coming in that way. I wish I could make this choice here. I wish I could have everything here in your reading. Well, here, it's about an end. See, what it can talk about here for both you and your person is that what you are wanting in order to create these changes here has to come about by going through some kind of transformation. I don't think you're aware of it here because it's hidden. It's a hidden depth here. And that the wish that you're wanting is actually from within here. The moon card. It's wanting to be seen a certain way. It's wanting to be recognized here. It's almost like fame. Fame and fortune here. Of course, this can be both you and your person. But I wish I was the choice here. Wish my person chose me. Just want to be real about what the expectation is here. So let's keep going here and let's see what the obstacles and challenges are. Yeah, what I pick up here for both you and your person, it comes in as here. It's like narrow-mindedness here, or naivety. Like I said, waving that magic wand and everything is going to change here in your reading, or wanting that to happen, yet not really recognizing here that the changes that you truly want are possible, but they come from within. So let's come in here, like I said, obstacles and challenges. Oh my gosh. Alright, so you have the Nine of Swords. You were coming in with the Ace of Cups. And you have the Ten of Swords here. I don't, that's like saying, but I don't know what to do. My situation, the circumstance that I am dealing with at this time is an absolute hopelessness here and misery, because I want love. But, like I said, it actually comes from within. It's about that unconditional love for oneself, self-love here, and it can come in as removing those blockages and barriers that are stopping you from actually loving yourself here, because that is where the changes are going to happen. That is where the transformation is going to happen here, guys. When you come in with your own health and well-being, yeah, you don't realize it here, of course, that I don't know if it was intentional here, okay guys, or if it was a means of escaping here in your reading. and that life has just become quite normal here. To be in a situation that is just unbearable here, because that's what it talks about. Because with this Ace of Cups, what it talks about there is that I just want to be loved. I just want to be seen here. And what it also talks about here in your reading is that it's been a lifetime journey of trying to find love, of trying to be accepted here. You're coming from painful and hurtful memories here, guys, and experiences of abandonment, neglect, and rejection here. And that is the obstacle. You're, of course, this is for both you and your person, of course, you could say to yourself here, you know, when you're coming in with the Ten of Swords, it is about an ending here. And when you learn here, guys, about your past here, about what happened to you in the past, and you realize that it wasn't your fault, to me that's the most important thing you need to realize at this time. Because there is so much that you need to remove here. This is both you and your person. And it's saying here, it's hard to see past it. It's hard to see past that point. It's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. My life was shit. The way in which people treated me was shit. And I've been treated that way, mistreated for a very long time. I wouldn't say this Ace of Cups is people pleasing. It's like just wanting to be accepted, just wanting to be loved here. When you're coming in with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords, but not actually finding it with the people that are around you, or the people that have been in your life here, whether this is friends, whether this is family, potential lovers here. You know, it's looking at oneself. This is both you and your person, and asking yourself is what I'm picking up. Why did I create that? You know, you're taking on a behavior. I don't know if it's a behavior, but you're taking on what other people have done to you as what you've done to you. That's what I'm also picking up. So let's come in with the potential outcome. So you have the Fool card. The Fool card is Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars rules your first house. Your first house, all about self, all about me. I can, I do, I will, I need. It's pretty much those I statements here. You have the Five of Wands, and you are coming in with the Seven of Wands here, guys. 5. All right. There is regret here in your reading. Regret. I think regret, it comes in as here in terms of regret, in terms of what's happening here with these cards. The regret here, yeah, of course, the way in which they treated you here, but the regret here is my lifestyle here, the way in which I've been raised, has impacted on my life, but it's also made me, this is your person, even yourself, but it's also made me treat you the way in which I have been treated my whole life. That's the regret. Here, you're of course the way in which they treated you, but also the regret here is treating you the way in which they've been treated. That's what I'm getting. You're of course, it will come in as a huge realization here, guys. Yeah, and when you're coming in with the Star card and the Moon card, it can talk about just one, like I said, just waving that magic wand and just poof, it all just disappears here. Those circumstances, what I went through, what I put you through here. But it's not just about you or not just about your person. When you're coming in with the Moon card, there's a hidden depth here, and it can also talk about the way in which, like I said, your life's journey and the way in which you've been treated from childhood to your adult life here. I really think here in your reading, this Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords is so significant here. Because it's almost coming in as, well, it is coming in as, I had it. I had the opportunity to love, to experience love here. All right, guys, but I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't recognize. I get here. Now, let me back it up. I do think your person recognized it here, but they weren't ready to acknowledge that is what love is for them. That was true and real love. Hence why you come in with the Ten of Swords. And so you're coming in with the Fool card here in your reading. And the Fool card, like I said, it can be found within here. It's possible, like I said, it's possible for changes to come in here, guys. But changes start with self. Hence why you come in with the Fool's journey. And the Fool's journey is taking that leap into the unknown, because you do not know here in your reading where the journey is going to take you. And it's true, you don't know. You don't realize. Yes, of course you have an intention. Hey guys, you have a dream. And you take that opportunity. It can come in as the aces here. Alright, that's how I see the leap of faith here, guys, a chance. And when you take that leap of faith, but what it also talks about there in your reading is you don't know what you have to do in order to stay on that path or to stay on that journey. And yes, of course, there are obstacles and challenges that one must face, coming in with the Five of Wands here. And yes, there will be temptations here in your reading. But hence why you come in with the Seven of Wands here. But the obstacles and challenges here in your reading is, can I do this? Can I take this opportunity? Can I come out of my comfort zone here? Can I embrace my imperfections here in your reading? And can I build the confidence and the courage here? See, with the moon card coming in, once again, you're coming in with that hidden depth here. Finding it here, guys, the truth about you, what you hide deep within yourself here. Here, of course, there is negative here, guys, all right? But there's also positive when you come in with the moon card. Book an image reading with me, guys, all right? Check out the details in the description box below as to know the difference between the image reading and the tarot reading, all right, here. And also you may want to consider booking counselling here, and so that I can help you as a way of recognizing here, guys, those negative attachments here, coming in with the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords here, and how to remove those negative attachments here. And like I said, like I stated in the beginning, I am a professional and experienced holistic and spiritual counselor here. Don't wait to take the change, to make the changes here. Don't wait to make those changes here, guys. Get your diary out, get your journal out, and start writing here. About the changes that you are wanting to make in your life. Now let's come in with advice. Of course, this is both you and your person. Seven of Cups. All right, let me just get that one for you. Yeah, it's union with self here. All right, guys, union with self. And that is part of the Fool's journey here in your reading. And when you're coming in with the Star card, like I say, the Star card is self here. You know, this Seven of Cups can come in as that negative self-talk here, negative self-doubt here in your reading. I can't do it. You know, there's a want to with the Wish card, with the Star card. I want to do this, but can I do this? Is it possible for me to think that I can be better? Here, yes, like I said, the possibility is there. You know, you want to come away, if you know the truth about yourself, here guys, and the way in which you're feeling and what you're going through, you want to come away from listening to people that tell you things that you know are untrue for you here, okay? When you're coming in with the Seven of Cups, that illusions here. Know the truth about yourself and where you're going and where you've come from here, and the work that you are going to do or are doing on self in terms of the Fool's journey. And like I said, reach out. Information is in the description box below. And thank you. I want to thank you for your reading, guys. And I'll catch you later. Bye.